A chilling tale of terrible evil unfolded in the peaceful and charming hamlet of Hinterkaifeck, hidden deep within the German countryside, leaving its imprint on history. The Gruber family's ideal existence was shattered in a horrifying and perplexing way as unfathomable darkness came upon them among the tranquil surroundings of bucolic beauty. The Gruber family had no idea that their charming home would serve as the setting for a terrifying story that has perplexed authorities and amateur detectives alike. A series of mysterious incidents would take place one fateful night and lead to the family's horrific extinction, leaving a trail of mysteries and troubling questions in their wake. Join us as we explore the disturbing mystery of Hinterkaifeck, where the boundaries between the natural world and the supernatural are hazy and echoes from the past permeate the present. In this investigation of the horrific tragedy, we will investigate the puzzling clues, peel back the layers of time to reveal the sickening facts, and make an effort to shed light on the evil forces that work together to murder an entire family in the most puzzling and macabre of circumstances. The Hinterkaifeck murders occurred on 31st March 1922 when 6 Bavarian farmstead residents were murdered by an unknown assailant. The victims were Andreas Gruber, his wife Gisela, their widowed daughter Victoria Gabriel, their children Gisela and Joseph, and the maid Maria Baumgart. They were all struck dead with a mattock, also known as a grub axe. The perpetrators lived with the victims for 3 days. The murders are considered one of the most gruesome and puzzling unsolved crimes in German history. 4 of the dead bodies were found stacked up in the barn, with the victims lured there one by one. The case remains unsolved to this day. The farm at Hinterkaifeck, built around 1863, was demolished less than a year after the murders. Additional evidence was revealed, including a mattock hidden in the attic and a penknife found in the hay in the barn. Now it's time to delve a bit deeper into the scene. In Hinterkaifeck, a farm in Germany, a family of 7 was murdered in a mysterious incident 6 months before the attack. The family maid, Andreas Gruber, had quit the farm 6 months before, believing the house to be haunted. Gruber discovered a strange newspaper from Munich on the property in March 1922, but no one in the vicinity subscribed to the paper. Just days before the murders, Gruber told neighbors he had discovered tracks in the snow leading from the forest to a broken door lock in the farm's machine room. Later, they heard footsteps in the attic, but no one was found when he searched the building. A school friend of the 7-year-old Gisela Gabriel reported that her mother Victoria had fled the farm the night before the act and only hours later had been found in the forest. On 31st March to April 1st, 1922, Maria Baumgartner arrived in the farm, and she was likely the last person to see the inhabitants alive. In the late evening, Victoria Gabriel, her 7-year-old daughter Gisela, and her parents Andreas and Gisela were lured to the family barn through the stable, where they were murdered one at a time. The perpetrators used a mattock belonging to the family farm and killed the family with blows to the head. They then moved into the living quarters, killing Joseph in his bassinet and Baumgartner in her bedchamber. 4 days passed between the murders and the discovery of the bodies. Coffee sellers Hans Schirowski and Edward Schirowski arrived in Hinterkaifeck to take an order, but no one responded to the knocks on the door and window. Gisela Gabriel was absent from school for the next few days, and the family failed to show up for Sunday worship. Assembler Albert Hoffner arrived in Hinterkaifeck to repair an engine, but he had not seen the family and heard nothing but the sounds of farm animals and a dog inside the barn. He completed the repair in roughly 4.5 hours. Lorenz Schlittenbauer and his son Johann and stepson Joseph also went to Hinterkaifeck to make contact with the family. They found the bodies of Andreas Gruber, his wife Gisela Gruber, his daughter Victoria Gabriel and his granddaughter Gisela, as well as the chambermaid Maria Baumgartner and the youngest family member Joseph in the homestead. The Hinterkaifeck murders occurred 6 months before the attack in Germany, where a family maid quit due to strange sounds in the attic. Andreas Gruber discovered a strange newspaper on the property in 1922, but no one in the vicinity subscribed to it. The victims were found dead, and the motive was robbery. The police investigated, but no murderer was found. Inconsistencies in the case include the victims being drawn to the barn by a restlessness in the stable, the oven being heated by someone, and mysterious figures in the forest. The Hinterkaifeck murders were committed by various individuals including Karl Gabriel, Lorenz Schlittenbauer, Adolf Gump, Karl S. and Andreas S., Peter Weber, Anton Bichler, George Siegel, and the Thaler brothers. Karl Gabriel, the husband of widowed Victoria Gabriel, was killed in 1914 during the First World War. After the war, people speculated about whether he had died in the war. Victoria had conceived and given birth to her son Joseph in her husband's absence, rumored to be the product of an incestuous relationship between Victoria and her father Andreas. After the war captives from the Schrobenhausen region claimed they had been sent home by a German-speaking Soviet officer who claimed to be the Hinterkaifeck murderer. The investigation into the Hinterkaifeck murders is ongoing, with various witnesses providing information. The case has been a subject of interest in various media, including books, newspapers, and documentary films. Hinterkaifeck, a haunting tale of the Gruber family's tragic fate, remains etched in the annals of the unexplained. The story serves as a reminder of the fragility of human existence and the mysteries that may elude our understanding. The enduring power of mystery and the macabre is evident in the eerie atmosphere and the haunting chronicles. If you found this video interesting and want to know more things like this, stay tuned. For that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share our videos.